Greetings, divine beings. Hello, my beautiful alchemists. How are you all? I hope that you all are doing well. Your pets, your plants, your animals, and your loved ones, including your finances. Let's complete the laws. We're down to two. We only got these two left, which is law of responsibility and law of faith. And then I'm going to share with you the spiritual consequences of not giving respect to these laws as well. So we're going to complete the laws. All 12 laws will be complete. I'm going to I'm going to create an archive for these spiritual laws, and these are just the quick laws, so you can get them real quickly, not the in-depths of it all. I do have the in-depths teaching, but they will go into the Alchemist Academy, okay? Into the Academy Alchemy, I'm sorry. The Academy of Alchemy, all right? All right, let's get started. Law of responsibility. You are the creator and the co-participant in your life. You cannot control everything, but you will be held accountable for how you think, respond, and choose to align and or heal with whatever it is. I know y'all have heard the saying that you can have a somebody feels you could have like you got a big problem, but the problem is actually just 1%, but 99% of that problem is how you see it, how you respond to it. You're going to be held accountable for that, okay? Let's talk about the victim consciousness, being a victim. We've all been quote unquote victimized at some point in our life. Somebody has betrayed us. Somebody has disrespected you. Somebody has crossed your boundaries. Somebody has done you some type of wrong. Know that staying in this victim consciousness, it closes your path to your destiny. It blocks your path to your destiny, because if you're still a victim to what somebody did to you, then they're still able to manipulate and control your energy by way of triggering you, by way of saying things about you. And if you're focused on that, then you're not ready for what's destined for you, because victim mentality, the energy of being a victim, is not in the path of no one's victory, in the path of no one's destiny. Let me say that, not victory. This not in the path of no one's destiny. The divine has not destined for anyone to remain or become a victim of any circumstance. Alchemize it. Accountability. Being accountable for your actions will unlock your power to healing within. Therefore, will unlock the path to your destiny. What I mean by being accountable, let's just say you're in a domestic violence relationship, right? You know this person they like to put their hands on you. You understand what I'm saying? And we often get caught up with forgiveness being acceptance. No, you can forgive, but you don't have to accept that person. Now, let's just say you're the victim of a domestic violence relationship. I am too, so I can very well speak of this from my own experience without using anybody else. Every time I chose to forgive, I chose to accept this person. So then the violence continued, the abuse continued. It was when I decided that I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to sit here and be like, woe is me. I don't know why they keep hitting me. I don't know why they keep being physically abusive. No, they keep doing it because you allow them to. Every time you forgive, you can forgive, but you were not supposed to accept that person or that behavior back into your energy. You get it? Y'all understand what I'm trying to say here? So accepting that person back, you're telling that person, oh, it's okay. It's okay that you hit me. It's okay that you beat me. It's okay that you abused me. It's okay. They don't see that as forgiveness. They see that as you saying, well, shit, they take me back, so if I do it again, it ain't gonna make no much difference. You feel me? That's the key to that. Shift it. I am not the victim, and I'm taking a stand for myself. Regardless of how much I care about you, I care about me more. And since you don't know how to control your rage, your anger, your hands, or whatever the case may be, then you need to stay away from me. That is taking your power back. That is taking a stand for yourself. Healing. Healing shifts generational pathways. When you decide to heal something, you don't just heal it for yourself. You heal it for your children, your children's children, the same thing. The victim mentality. Your parents could have been in a domestic violence relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Now you're experiencing it. And if you don't stop it, you're going to be raising kids, and those kids are going to see that you allowed this person to abuse you in whatever way it was. Then they're going to be thinking, okay, well, when they grow up, well, mama been through that. So, she survived. So I guess I can go through it too. Daddy been through that. He survived. So I guess it's okay. I can go through it too. No. You're going to have to heal that by putting a stop to that. So once you put a stop to that, and those kids say, oh, no. That's a no-no. Mama don't take that. Daddy don't deal with no shit like that. Deal with nobody being abusive. We don't deal with that around here. They will too take a stand for it and not allow anyone to do that. That's the healing. That's how the healing trickles down from generation to generation. Okay? Let's take a look. Quick read. Let's take a look and see what it is that you may have healed or that you may need to heal when it comes to your family life or your life. Let's see what needs to be healed here or what has healed. Let's take a look. Or what you need to take, that's what I wanted to say, what you need to take responsibility for in your life right now. Let's take a look at that. Let's do a quick read. In the law of responsibility, what does the alchemist need to take responsibility for or accountability for at this time? You're being warned about some type of revelation that's coming towards you. This is going to be, see this as an opportunity for you to reevaluate the situation and decide whether or not you want to move forward. Okay? The veils are being parted and hidden truths are ready to be revealed. This revelation may challenge your perception, but it will ultimately empower you to act from a place of truth. Accepting the truth, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's pretty, whether it's ugly. It is time for you to accept the truth. Give me another one. Wish fulfillment. Spirit world, there's a great vision coming towards you, and this is going to be wish fulfillment for you. This is going to bring about a lot of happiness for you. So take accountability when this information comes in. Be honest with yourself about what you feel and what you do with this information. Okay? Be honest with yourself. Accept it and all of its truths. This is going to take the rose-colored glasses off your eyes. You're going to receive this truth. It may not be something you're going to be happy about hearing it. You're not going to be happy about hearing it. But when you look at it from the perspective of truth, wisdom, and knowledge, you can shift it. And it's going to work out in your favor when you see it from that way, okay? There's that. All right, let's move on. The law of faith. The law of faith is trusting the higher power and the order of the higher power, which is, it could be, some people say Jesus, some people say Allah, some people it's the Great Farrakhan, whatever it is for you. Whatever this is that you believe in, whatever this is that you consider to be the higher power and the order of that in what you believe in. These are laws of the universe. Whether you believe them or not, they will act as such. You cannot change and stop the universe from doing what it does. You cannot. Yes, there's a lot of things affecting the universe, and more importantly, the energies of mankind. The energies of mankind, the choices and the decisions that we make. And that's why we see so much of stuff happening in the world today. But let's stick to this. There is divine intelligence beyond the human mind. Your soul knows what your human self does not know. Panic. Panic decreases as trust grows. Panic, when you get this level of anxiety, or you're panicking about something, or you're overwhelmed, oh gosh, I ain't got enough money to pay this bill. Oh gosh, I ain't got enough time. I'm going to be late. Listen, trust that all things will work out in your favor. That'll release the panic. I'm supposed to be late for a reason. Maybe I missed the accident along the way, and that's why I'm late. It's all of those things. There's many ways that you can twist that around. Just a quick example. Intuition strengthens. When you begin to sit with yourself and accept you for who you are, and you're in your own energy, you won't have to worry about what your intuition is telling you, because there'll be no other energies that can infiltrate in your energy to fuck with your mind. Okay, this is why spending time alone, meditating is so very important. Confirmation, spending time alone, meditating, it is so very important. Then your intuition will give you cues. You can feel a ringing in your ear, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, I know what that is. That's my guides trying to get my attention. They're trying to warn me about something. Or you feel a little tickling on the back of your neck, and that's my guide saying, don't go no further. Stop, stay right there. Just listen, don't move. You know, whatever that is, that code is, that's between you and your guides. I don't think no 3, 4, 5 people got the same codes, okay? I don't think so. Miracles become natural instead of rare. You begin to see little many things happen in your time of meditation. You just saying, let's use that same situation. Oh gosh, I don't have enough money to pay this light phone. My paycheck ain't enough. Well, divine, most high, higher power, I just trust that y'all are going to make a way out of no way, and y'all are not gonna let my lights get cut off. It's too hot. I need my air. I need my refrigerator for all of my groceries. I know that you all don't want to see me in lack, so I know that y'all are gonna make a way out of no way for me. I'm not gonna stress. I'm just gonna trust in you. Ashe, ashe. And that's that. And then in the next day or two, somebody comes along, or somebody cash up you and say, I was thinking of you and just wanted to send you a little love. And they send you enough money that you can put with the rest of the money, or enough money to pay your bill all together. Probably even to go buy yourself a cup of coffee even. You know what I'm saying? Take it how it resonates. Let's look at this law of faith in what ways that you should be trusting the higher power are the ways that you trust yourself. Because when your soul is telling you things, I'm telling you, it does seem weird at first. It does. It seems weird at first. Like when I used to sit and meditate, they used to tell me, this was years ago, they used to say, go to the tree. Go to the tree. And I'm like, go to the tree? Well, why I need to go to the tree for? Go to the tree and tell the tree what you're feeling. And then wait for the tree to answer you. I say, huh? Wait for the tree to answer me? I say, I know y'all fucking lying. Now y'all better make me look like a fool out there, going to talk to some dang on tree and wait on the tree to talk back to me. See, that was what I was thinking. That this is absurd. This is over the top. Y'all trying to make me look like a fool here. But that was not the case. The tree is now my best friend. The tree now provides so much for me. And it's not a fruit tree, but it provides so much wisdom, to me. Healing to me. The tree are magical spirits, okay? I don't care what nobody tell you. They are. And they are alive and extremely strong. Do you hear what I say? Extremely strong. Okay? So that was just an example of how miracles became natural rather than rare. It was rare for me to go talk to a tree. Now you can't keep me away from the tree. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot keep me away from the tree. You got me? When I get to feeling some type of way, socks, shoes, wherever, I'm gone. Where you going at? I'm going to the tree. I'm going to the tree. I go very often now. And now I can see, I can feel, I can hear the energy of the tree, the life of the tree. This may seem miraculous to you, but now it's a part of my everyday life. So it's no longer miraculous. It was miraculous in the beginning. I'm like, is this tree really saying something to me? And then the wind will blow and the little leaf will fall right here. It'll fall right there on my face. And I was like, oh my God. This is happening. This is really happening. All right, let's see. What do you want the alchemist to know? Bad weather. This goes back to the law of responsibility, how you look at things. You see how all of these laws connect with one another? When I do the archive, I'm going to drop it here just for you all. I'm going to drop it here when I do it all together, and I'm just going to do all 12 laws without the readings. That's for somebody who just want the little mini versions of the law and a few examples, right? Yeah, okay, so bad weather, when the winds and the storms are in your life, this is about you looking at it from a higher perspective. Not, I'm being punished. This is, why are these storms happening? Is it a delay? Or is it a lesson for me to learn? But whatever it is, when it comes to the law of faith, when this storm comes, you're divine, I'm going to trust you. My house ain't going to get flooded. My house is not going to get flooded. My car isn't going to get flooded out. I trust you. Take it out, resonate. I trust that you won't let everything flood out. Relocation. Life is calling you to a new location, bringing with it the energy of evolution and greater purpose. This move is guiding you closer to a place that feels more like home. Listen. Trust that wherever you're being guided to go, even though it may be unfamiliar because it's new and it makes you kind of, stay grounded in your faith that the divine will never leave you nor forsake you, whatever your higher power is. And you got to trust that when they guide you and they tell you to make a move, that it is for your highest good. They will never send you in harm's way. Never, ever. Finding your place. You'll be finding your place in the world. This place is a space that it holds the energetic space for you and you alone. It has nothing to do with anybody else. I'm not talking about the kids that you got to bring along or a spouse or a partner. I'm talking about your energy. Okay? This is due to what you believed in. Maybe you've been faithfully believing in the divine to relocate your family. Family tree. Didn't I was just talking about the tree? I cannot make this up. I was just talking about the tree. That's confirmation for me. Your family ties can be a source of wisdom, but they can also bring an inheritance of pain. Honor your roots, but be aware of the imprinted patterns that subconsciously influences your behaviors. If you know that you're connected to family members, instead of you seeing them as evil or whatever, have faith that this is going to lead you to the miracle in your life, the ability to change your family's line and dynamics. Okay, that's what I have for you all with that. I'm going to go do another video for the spiritual consequences and leave that separate. No, I'm just going to do it. It's only going to take about 5 more minutes, okay? I want you to understand that the consequences of not listening to spiritual laws, these are not punishments, but energetic corrections and soul collections. Some people never make a change unless they go through some pain. Let's go back to that domestic violence relationship. If I never took a stand for that, it could have been my life. But then I can't blame the divine for that, because that was the decision that I made to stay in a violent relationship, to stay in a toxic relationship. It was the pain that pushed me away. It was the frustration and the fears that pushed me away. It wasn't about the divine punishing me. It was that I needed to learn and correct the fact that I needed to prioritize, love myself, and set healthy boundaries for myself. Those were the lessons for me to learn. I quickly learned those lessons, and now I shall not experience any such things ever again in my life. That is my faith. Okay? Spiritual consequences will show up in your life like repeated life cycles, emotional heaviness, blocked blessings, spiritual emptiness, physical exhaustions or turmoils, a lot of drama, anxiety, unrest, divine rerouting, karmic experiences, awakenings, and tower moments. These moments come to redirect your path. Look at it from a different perspective. What is the universe trying to tell me? Why is it that I can't move forward? Is there something I need to heal from? Why are my blessings blocked? Why do I continuously attract unhealed people? Why do I continuously stay in a relationship that's non-reciprocal? Why do I continue to connect with family members that don't respect me nor my boundaries? They don't support me. They don't show up for me. Those are the negative ways of those are the negativity of spiritual consequences. But again, this is not punishment. This is to redirect your path so that you can correct any energetic or soul lessons that needs to be learned. Okay? Here's how the consequences show up for you in the positive life. You'll be divinely protected. There'll be an accident that happens right in front of you, and in a split second, you know it could have been you, but it wasn't you. Huh? Your finances will begin to increase. You feel more aligned, more at peace, more in love, and more loving, kind, and supportive people will begin to enter your life. Your purpose will be activated. You will have found, well, I know that I always like to write, so instead of me wasting time panicking or stressing and worrying about this, that, and the third, I'm just going to write how I feel. Before you know it, you've written a book and you've become a writer. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. That's just an example. Things will start coming to you at ease when you ask the divine or your higher power for something. Just like I said, the light bulb, divine, I already work hard this week. This is what my pay look like. It's not enough. I need more finances. I need better friends, better relationships. And it'll come to you with ease. It's not going to be something you got to force. You ain't got to sell your body. You ain't got to go to the pawn shop and pawn the TV out the house. You don't got to do that. You just let the divine do what the divine do, or allow the universe to bring to you what is for you. Your intuition will sharpening. That ringing in your ear, that tingling on the back of your neck, whatever it is, it don't have to be that. I'm using that for an example. You will be attuned to that, and you will automatically know what that means. You don't have to spend time or go on your phone and say, what does this mean? No, you're going to know, because you've been practicing listening to it. You've been practicing what that means when you feel that tickle on the back of your neck. Miracles and synchronicities will start happening. These are all the positive things that happens when you align and respect and abide the laws of the universe. And that's what I have for you all today. I love you all so very much. Thank you all for your support. It's my birthday today, y'all. Happy birthday to me. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. You all do the same, and we shall return with another lesson. Okay? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this beautiful message with someone else that wants to learn, that wants to align. And we're going to go deeper, but these are just the little nuggets. You know, I don't want to say breadcrumbs because these are bigger than breadcrumbs. They're little slices of bread. You ain't got the whole loaf, but you got a few slices, okay? Make your peanut butter and jelly sandwich and enjoy it. I love y'all so very much. Keep alchemizing everything for your highest good, okay? Bye.